Welcome back, Sagittarius soulmates. Well, since it's March and it's the month of luck and abundance, I thought we would take a look at what your desire is. What is it that you're wanting? Why do you want it? And how do you get it? That's what we're going to take a look at. So let's dig on in. My Sagittarius soulmates, holy angels, spirits, and guides from the other side, what can you tell us about what Sagittarius desires? What do they want? What does Sagittarius want? What is Sagittarius trying to create? Where do they want luck and abundance? Is it home, health, finance, career? Okay, you guys have been through some stuff. Wanting to recover from some sort of, you're having an ending, believe it or not. Sagittarius, you are ready to put a burden down. You are reaching completion with something. What else? What else does Sagittarius want during this month of luck and abundance? How can we help them with luck and abundance on their soulful journey? Holy angels, spirits, and guides. There we go. Ooh, Michael showed up for you guys. Very good. The card of answering the call. Goodness. All right. We're taking a look at, I'm going to give these a quick shuffle. I'm getting a lot in the reverse. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Sometimes I read reversals. Sometimes I don't. But what I want to do is just give it a quick shuffle, a couple shuffles, and then we'll continue. So I hope you guys are having a great month. I'm actually getting ready to go to Disneyland. Got my Mickey Mouse fingers for my grandkids. Okay, holy angels, spirits, and guides, and loved ones from the other side, tell us about why Sagittarius wants to create an ending to this. Why is it that they want to make a decision, create an ending, and set the burden down? What is this burden about? What's going on, Sagittarius? Why is it that Sag wants to have an ending and put a burden down in some way? What is this burden? Page of Cups. Not seeing a new opportunity, huh? Not seeing a new opportunity in love. That was a lot. Let's keep going. Why does Sagittarius want an ending? Okay, I keep getting 3, so we're just going to go with all of them. Okay, and tell us how does Sagittarius create this ending? How do they put this burden down? How do they make this decision? Give us some advice on how to do this. Holy angels, spirits, and guides, thank you very much. What else does Sagittarius need to know about how to put this burden down, how to end the pain, how to complete this, how to move on, how to open again? How do they open? Open to love. Man, I think you guys have been hurt. You guys look like you're ending a relationship. Okay, there's a lot of options coming in. You guys have got some options coming in, Sag. There's movement that's heading your way, communication as well. Any more advice for Sagittarius on how to move on? How to create this ending? Thank you. All right. We're going to go with that. Now, what I've got, you guys, I have made some homemade cards, and I would like to know what you think about this. So we're going to try something new here. These are what I call my emotion cards, so stick with me to the end because I'm going to turn these over after I read the message. What's going on with Sagittarius? What are the energy blockages on how to move on past this ending? Now we're going to ask, and I've got some cards that are motion cards of what the energy is that you can embody that will help you move past these blockages. Because you guys, it's all about the energy that we embody. The energy that we embody, I guess we better go with that one. The energy that we embody is what attracts energy to us. And so like energy attracts like energy. So the emotions that you're embodying have a big impact on what moves you and how you move, and you know how you move. Your behavior is what I say. The energy will cause you to take action, and that action can either be creative or destructive. Okay. All right, let's dig in. Sagittarius, you guys have been through a lot. We've got the 10 of Swords, and it's in its reverse. 10 of Swords. This guy he's got all of those swords in his back. He's on the ground. He's done, man. He is so freaking done. You guys are done. Now, this was in the reverse, so I think you're coming out of that as far as healing goes. but you are definitely done. You want to put this burden down. You've been feeling overwhelmed. You're tired of feeling in pain. You're tired of everybody relying on you. You're tired of feeling like you're all alone in the struggle, in the battle. And Archangel Michael is showing up, and he's saying, now it's in the reverse, but he's saying, you have got to make a decision, Sagittarius. You have got to decide to move on. And so judgment is often about making a decision. It's also can be about a rebirthing process. Now, with that said, it was in the reverse. So Michael is calling you, telling you, please wake up. There is something better out there for you. There is people that are pure and clean and authentic, and they're in their naked truth. They've done their work. They know themselves. Michael is wanting you to awaken and to make a decision, okay? Now, you are wanting to end this because you've got the Three of Wands, and it was in the reverse. So what that tells me, Sagittarius, is, and I'm just going to say this is a relationship that you're ending. It's going nowhere. You have not been able to expand this energy. You are actually closed off to love at this point. I think you've been so hurt that the Page of Cups is showing up, but you're not seeing the opportunity that there's new love out there because you're so closed. You're actually probably in the energy of pushing love away at this point. Now, you're wanting to come out of feeling imprisoned. So this person may have been very controlling with you, may have had addictions. It may have been just all about the sex, or money, or any type of addiction. Whether they're a gamer, shopper, workaholic. But the devil was in the reverse. So you still have the energy. The reason why you want to end this is because the energy of the devil has been influencing this. These guys are in prison, and because it's in the reverse, it's saying you want to come out of that. It's going to take great strength to break these chains, guys. It is not, these two lovers here, they could just slip those chains right off their neck if they wanted to. But it's about you having the strength to make the decision, guys, to make the decisions that you want out of this. And the Hermit is showing up saying, the only way you're going to get this strength is if you look inside and do your work. If you reflect, you've got to look at this relationship. Why do you keep going back to it? What are you getting out of it? What's in it for you? Why is this sick cycle, this toxic cycle, keep pulling you back in? And what is stopping you from having the strength to make the decision to leave? Okay, Sagittarius, what the advice is, or the way out of this, the action and advice is from the angels, is that you've got to be the King of Swords. You guys have got to get out that double-edged sword, and you've got to cut out what's toxic. You've got to cut off the toxic people in your life, the toxic habits, the toxic behaviors. You're never going to be open for love as long as you continue to get hurt. Okay? There's a lot of pain showing up here, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. And you've got to be the king, which means that you master the truth, that you know the truth of who you are. You know that you know your self-worth. You know that you deserve much more than this. And be brave enough to use that sword, guys. Be brave enough to and then speak your truth. You're not speaking your truth. This is the communication card. 8 of Wands, but that generally means swift action. But there's no action. It's going really slow right now. You're like closed lip. There's nothing. You're not communicating your truth. That's what I want to say. And what Spirit also wants you to know is that there are many choices out there. And you may be getting stuck in looking at all of the choices and really confused about not knowing which option to take. And you might think that the parts of the human experience are going to bring you happiness, that there's many options, that you can have money and sex and, adventure and all of these things that are tempting you, that are really an illusion about not what's really going to bring you, ultimate fulfillment, where your soul fulfills you. Because we can get caught up in illusions sometimes of and this is going to take some introspection for you to figure out what is it that how do you define love, Sagittarius? Is it really money? Is it really sex? Is it really codependency? Having to have to be in this relationship even though you're not happy? And that's where I'm saying, I don't know what the deal is, but it looks to me like there's some sort of either someone's using someone for sex, or, and I don't know if you're using each other. I mean, often if it's okay to use and abuse others, often it's, if you let others use and abuse you, it's okay. Then you're also doing it to other people. So communicating your truth, getting clear about your priorities, is getting very clear about your truth. That's the King of Swords. You can't sit in that throne. You can't be master of truth unless you get clear. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Now let's look at what's showing up for you as far as blockages. We've got jealous, impatience, and depression in some way. So the depression doesn't surprise me. You've been through a lot. You've had all those swords in your back. You're done. So I understand. Now, depression is actually blocked up creativity. That means you're not expressing yourself. That means you're not in your truth. That means you're not talking, you're not communicating, you're not taking action. Energy has to stay in, I don't know how to do this on the camera. It has to stay in flow, okay? It has to stay in movement. Not moving, not taking action is going to create blockages. Impatience. I don't know what that impatience is about. What is it that you think needs to be happening right now? The soulful journey is an infinite journey where the soul is always expanding, rising, expanding, growing. Just bring these energies into your awareness. Who is it that you're jealous of? The only reason why you would be jealous is if you think someone has something that you can never have, and the soul can give you everything that you want. And this is the month of luck and abundance. So we just need to bring these energies to our awareness and get rid of them. Cut them out. Cut them out. Okay? Let's take a look at what your advice is of the energies to embody in order to be able to move past this difficult ending that you've been through. Bravery. It's going to take real courage. You've got to be brave. You've got to get focused about what your priorities are, and you've got to trust the universe. So I know that this is hard, guys. On the journey, we have our challenges, our trials, and sometimes the way that we look at the opposite sex, for instance, if you're a man hater, you're also going to hate God that way. If you're not going to trust men, then you're not going to trust God. You're not, and whether it's God, your higher power, your soul, your highest self, I really don't care what you call the energy, but you're not or the universe. We could just say the universe. If you look at others as if you can't trust other people, then guess what? The universe works through people that are open. So we have to trust the universe, okay? So what I want to tell you guys is sending my love to you. I've been through my own, what do they call the dark night of the soul? I've been through my own battles, and it is hard to open and trust again, but you can do it, okay? Just be brave. Be brave. You got this, Sagittarius. All right. I hope you guys got something from this. If you did, please do me a huge favor and like, share, and subscribe, and even comment whether you like these emotion cards. It's something I'm experimenting with to bring some of my life coaching experience to see if it's helpful or not. I would love to know if you're liking that or not, and if this helped you in any way. We're just growing the channel now, and the more comments and engagement that we get, the more people we're able to help. So we love you, and we'll see you on the next one.